Hi, my name is Emma Brecklin,
And I'm Patrick.
and we did an alternative project for this through my freelance opportunity, and we decided to do Chromaflo Technologies. That was the project that we're working on. It was a 40 by 40 that would be put into two smaller booths, a 20 by 20 and a 15 by 20. The exhibits were to include low-high seating. There needed to be conference room and storage, space for coffee, a 70-inch monitor, two 50 monitors, an interactive space, if possible, and a sample display for Chromaflo products. The budget for this project was roughly $60,000. Our vision was that these exhibits would wow any passerby, regardless of their size. Visitors wanted to feel comfortable, at ease. We wanted them to learn about Chromaflow's many capabilities as a company. We really wanted them to be immersed by virtual reality, painting, and have many opportunities to network within the space. Visitors will then think about how they could use Chromaflow within their own business and bring dynamic color to their brand, and will then take the next step to actually do business with Chromaflow, making this a highly successful exhibit at the trade show. So our design style was business modern. These are a few examples of previous booths that they have done, and we wanted to keep kind of the same flow because we noticed that when they had their previous booths, they kind of kept the same style. So we wanted to keep something along the same lines. Hopefully, then they would be more interested and like it a lot.
Yeah, and their business modern design style is very white, lots of glossy white paint, and nothing too crazy. The design strategy again uses low, comfortable seating, high top seating, multiple conference rooms, a chroma wall, which is used as product display, virtual reality paint, interactive, Lena chandelier, colorful graphics contrasting the clean white walls and colorful floors, Chromaflo green color accents, Luna coffee table, and Ventura communal table. So furniture here we have the communal coffee table, or no, the Ventura table here, the Luna coffee table, basic conference room seating, comfortable low seating, and the high top seating.
So we started with the 15 by 20. When I was talking to Fernando, he thought that we should start small and go big, and then we realized that it was easier to start small, but we also had to think from 40 by 40. I know that I talked with you about it, and we had to kind of think of it kind of coming together at a point. So we ended up going and doing the 15 by 20, the 40 by 40, and then the 20 by 20 to make sure that everything could fit and that it could be organized. So for this 15 by 20, we have the reception counter, which will have the coffee. We had the motion graphic that will be behind.
Which uses B matrix frames for that.
Yes, yeah, and in the way we wanted to display the product was we would put little cubbies, kind of boxes that would display the product, and they would have a light that would come down and really give it kind of a shine because plastic is kind of a shinier texture. And then they had their big monitor in the back, and we wanted to keep it fairly simple but clean, organized, um, and then the high seating for people to come in and sit.
Yeah, and the high seating is also placed right next to the products, so as you're networking, you can actually show the products. And the storage room is right behind the reception counter.
This is just another view. Obviously, these are placeholder graphics, so there are places that they can put graphics. I talked to Fernando about it, and he liked it. This is just a closer view of that wall and kind of the sitting area and where they would be meeting. So for the 15 or for the 20 by 20, this was kind of the one that we put together last. We wanted to use that wall. So that wall, the idea was in their design there in the reception desk, you see their logo is kind of a what would you call
A
it?
line, just a curvy line, like a quick pen
Yeah.
scribble.
Yeah, so we wanted to somehow incorporate that into design because this was all going to be custom made, but they also wanted to use it had to be cost effective. So we decided to really make the wall look interesting and then include everything that they needed outside of that wall. So that was the main focus and kind of the um, main area.
Yeah, and I really like this 20 by 20 because it has with the chroma wall and the logo placed right above it. Like it fits really nice, and it's a nice eye catcher from a
Right.
far distance for anybody walking around the trade show. I think it works really well for only having an extra 5 feet going from the 15 by 20 to the 20 by 20.
And also, we also added a glass window that would be in between, so you could see into the conference room, because we wanted to keep the consistency of the wall because we had to transfer things into this exhibit for cost purposes. So we decided to do that to make it kind of interesting.
Yeah, so that we could fit everything while still being able to reconfigure from the different exhibit sizes. So the 40 by 40 is the largest and has the most packed into it. Straight on view visitors are greeted by one of the several reception counters and then welcome to come in and sit down and network. We have lots of seating here because we have the most space. The chandelier, the Luna chandelier, is seen here, hung from the um, the extrusions from the two conference rooms.
So I ended up following up with Fernando on these designs, and one thing that he said that is he would really like those chandeliers. However, having an LED would be just a lot of work for them. So he told me that when he was going to present it, that they would do the paddle shapes but different colors of the logo itself, just for cost and for efficiency.
Totally, yeah. And the chandelier kind of reiterates the same forms that are used in their kind of color wheel logo. So staying consistent in that sense. You can see the chroma wall is reused here, right in the center as the main landmark piece.
We wanted to add some accent color because a lot of their other designs and their other booths had some accents color throughout. So with the green, we chose the yellow seating, yellow furniture, because we thought that it was, it incorporated their logo color into the exhibit, and it just made it more fun. It made it more cool.
Yeah, it stays with their kind of previous booths while being kind of more poppy and fun, like Emma said. Right here we have where coffee would be served and kind of a inside reception counter again with the product display. Here's the interactive. So the interactive uses Google Virtual Reality Paint, and this is right next to the um, trade show floor, so people will see what's going on, and it's easy to see, so they'll want to come in and have fun like everyone else. Um, yeah,
So as you arrive to the booth, this would be an island booth. It's a very open space, so you can easily get through it, easily maneuver it, and you can go to your destinations, the conference room, the interactive, the the multiple areas of seating. It's very centered. There's a centerpiece, which is the um, landmark for the exhibit booth. That will be where the buzz will be. But it's very easy. The fluidity, the traffic flow is very easy. So it makes it very effective in what they want to
yeah. There's
accomplish.
space to walk completely around the booth, and then you can even go through the chroma wall, which yeah makes it very easy for traffic flow, which is important because 40 by 40 is a big booth, so you're expecting multiple visitors. You don't want too many walls blocking things. And I feel like we did a really good job at keeping it open and flowing.
And same goes to for departure as well. When you're leaving the booth, it's also very easy to get through.
Yeah, to get out. And that pretty much wraps it up. This was a really great experience for me. I know Emma already had been doing a few freelance jobs, but I thought it was really like I learned a lot being able to talk to the client and hear how creating a booth actually works from start to finish. Like it was nice to ask questions and figure out how we were going to deliver them something that they wanted. And that was probably what I took away most from this project. But yeah,
Thank you.
thanks